bit of a crazy day, so let's get going. This is day number 69. No, 68. I'm exaggerating. 68 of it, 100 of an entrepreneur working in one side project at the same time while keeping my full-time job, which is increasing and growing. As I shared in another video, I'll share you here. On the consulting company, we're growing, so I am actually creating a program to train more consultants in order to be able to assign them some of the clients and projects that we are getting as inbound. So stay tuned for that. It's really interesting. The training is going to start with some like YouTube videos that I'm going to share here, and whoever is interested in doing it like by the hand and step by step, specifically for how we serve our customers here in Growth Fizz, that would be a different program. But if you just follow the steps in the structure in the videos I'm going to share, it can kickstart your own consulting company and services on your own. So I think there is a huge market for that. And that's some of the comments I've been doing on LinkedIn, sharing like the value of services at the moment, where like everybody's able to create different products and launch and create and like software here and there and tools and so many different things that solve every single problem. In the end, that one of the most valuable things to offer in the market, and one of the most needed things in the market, are actual services, are actual problem solvers. Not an agent, but a person who's able to create the agent to solve the problem. A person who's able to understand what is happening in the business, what are the sentiments, what are the actual pain points of each of the team members, etc., and how to solve that, and then how to prioritize what to build. And basically, I think there is a huge opportunity there. I'm seeing it in the market. I'm seeing in the request we are getting. So that part is growing, and I'm going to be teaching you if you want to do it independently on your own. Just stay tuned, subscribe, and I'm going to share a series of videos where I am going to show you how we do it here in Growth Fizz, in my consulting company, and how you can do it on your own. If you would like help from us, then we can like work together. We can assign you clients and all those things. But anyways, putting that aside, this side project that I committed this 100 days to work with, it's moving. So I actually spent a couple days last week, like at night, fixing some stuff. Not fixing, like improving. And it became so safe and so hashed and so difficult and so anonymous that it was difficult to actually do the verification process of part of the learnings. I hope this is working. Let me move this here. There we go. Part of the learnings is that sometimes we want to do everything automatic. Once you've learned how to do AI agents to make things happen, then everything should be like on its own and automatic and whatever. But one of the big learnings this week is actually, and I listened to a podcast and they were mentioning this from the guy from Beehive, the company that grew so much. How much manual work they were doing in the beginning. And it doesn't mean, like my side project at the moment, it's not going to require that manual work. Like it's all self-serve. It all has a customer journey or like a user journey that is very smooth, but it does require it to get verified. And I can create a system that verifies the persons, etc. But there's not that many users. The platform doesn't require that many users. The platform is directed for all founders, startup founders, company founders that have had interacted positively, hopefully, with venture capitals, and they want to share their perspective and what they were most helpful, these venture capitals, at, or what they were best. Even if they rejected you, maybe you got a great experience. But in order for us to understand, for the platform to understand and verify this comes from an actual founder, there's some little points that I still want to do manually. And then once you verify, everything gets hashed and thrown away in terms of like get safe and everything. But anyway, I'm not going to go into those details. My point here was the big learning of this week was be open and comfortable with letting some things be manual in the beginning. And as you scale, you create the scalable solutions around it. So that is that. Moving along and fast and good, and very proud to report that I am focusing that. It seems like I'm distracted with different projects because I've been posting on LinkedIn about this agent workflows, and I tested this last couple of weeks of testing creating an agentic workflow to actually send me the everyday email, which I can share with you I'll make another video with that, but I'll share it with you how I made it and everything. Follow me on LinkedIn. I'm sharing there some stuff because I created this for one of my clients, and every day you would get an email with like the research. So instead of you having to be scrolling through LinkedIn, through your industry, through the top people who are writing on whatever is interesting for you and your work and your industry and your region and everything, whatever is relevant to you, the agent does it every day with the keywords, the key people it follows, etc. So the agent does it, scans everything, and brings you just a little summary of what's relevant for today. And it recommends you, like, you might be wanting to post about this. You could copy and paste the draft of the posts, but then I did that for some time and it became like bleh, like soulless, bad posts. So I went back to like posting more naturally. But this workflow, agentic workflow, actually helps me do the research. So I don't have to be scrolling and looking for something relevant about growth and AI and this and that. It just finds it for me and like outlines it and gives me the link. So I just go there and then I can interact with it, or I can create a post about it if I feel like it or whatever. So I'm using it more as scroller researcher and less as a writer, and poster. So we can get into those details later. But if you're interested in learning how to do this automatically, send me a link. And if you're interested that we do it for you, we're also doing the service, because each person, like, we could create a product that does for everyone, and there's so many platforms already doing that. But what we realize is that each person requires a lot of customization, not only in training an agent that is going to draft a post or a comment or something in your own tone of voice and perspective and contrarianism and whatever, but also it requires a lot of like unique objectives, because some people wants to build their own brand, some people wants their company to build their brand, and some people wants to be the voice for something else. Like it's a bit of like different for everyone, at least at our experience with the few clients we've gotten on that specific service, that they want us to build something that is consistently doing this for them. It varies a lot. So we actually end up creating different types of agents and different workflows for each person. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in learning how to do that. I've got 2 platforms. Actually, I can share also, ask in the comments and I'll share my links to those platforms. I have a platform that is easier to use in N8N. Just saying, I love N8N. I have to say, I did learn to use it, and I love it because of everything that it enables you to do. But I also found another one that for anyone who gets a little bit, oh yeah, but this is a little bit too technical, which is not. But anyways, there is an easier one. It's actually cheaper in one way. So there we go. That was the update. All good. Doing some manual stuff. At the verification part is going to be manual, but everything else, it's going to be automatic. And one of the things that it's going to be automatic is that I'm going to be creating a different. I didn't want this video to be this long. I'm sorry. It's Friday. I wanted to create a different agent and workflow to have after these 100 days are over, because I'm almost at 70% of the 100 days. I have only 30% to do the go-to-market strategy and growth, and that has to keep going. And I'm going to either commit to the same project for 100 days, or I'm already attracted to another project and I have to admit that. So once these 100 days are over, I'm going to focus and commit my 100 days to a different project that it's another thing completely. It's not even that digital. But I'll share with you later on when those 100 days start. Follow along and see. But then this project needs to be doing its go-to-market and growth in 80% automatically. So if it's going to have a chance to become something big. So stay tuned for that.